My name is Property Man Dudley. I am a real estate agent in the Philadelphia area. I started out as a real estate agent. I've been in the business just under 2 years, so I haven't been, multiple layers of the real estate industry. I have been an agent since the beginning.
Here we have the living room. Big, spacious living room. Looks like they kept the original hardwood flooring. Looks like they sand and buffered it and waxed it pretty good. So it's really moving ready. This is a lot of what the buyer looks for in these houses nowadays. They love the hardwood flooring, so they did a good job keeping that. We got the fireplace right here with the brick accent. It's always a good touch in any property. Neutral colors on walls. You don't want anything too bright, you don't want anything too dark. So gray is a safe color, beige, colors along those lines. This is a big spacious living room. You can pretty much fit any type of living room set you want. And this large window is great also. Natural lighting, good view outside.
What difficulties do you find in people making a decision on purchasing or selling?
Good question. I say a lot of the difficulties is the uncertainty. It seems like everyone you ask questions to, or if you tell somebody you're about to buy a house and you're talking to a group of people, everyone is a real estate expert. So a lot of the information people receive about real estate is not accurate. So you already have a lot of these preconceived notions in your head, like the credit score you need to buy a house, how much money you need for a down payment. So the biggest challenge for a lot of people is actually breaking past those, that false information that they get from people and actually talking to a real estate professional, or not being deterred from that false information and actually finding out themselves, because buying a house is a big purchase. It's not an impulse buy, so it takes it's a process every buyer goes through when they decide they want to buy a house. So I would say just debunking all those myths people put out there about buying houses and real estate in general is the biggest hurdle and difficulty people face when they want to buy houses.
Okay. What do you believe sets you apart from other real estate agents?
I believe everyone is different. Everyone has their own unique qualities. You have to believe that from the beginning. A lot of real estate agents will tell you I work very hard for my clients, and pretty much all agents do. But what sets me apart, I feel like, is I work around the clock. I work 24/7. When I say 24/7, I mean 24/7. My clients have unlimited access to me. If they want to call me at 12 o'clock about something they're having anxiety about in a purchase, they can, and they have. I don't recommend that they do, but I am available. Friday after 6, a lot of real estate professionals stop answering emails, cut off the phone. That's not me. I put myself in the buyer's or seller's shoes. I understand that when you're moving a house, whether buying or selling, it's a big decision. You're trusting me with, in a sense, your livelihood. I understand what it means for that single mom to be taking this step to buy her first home. I understand what it means for, that family that raised 3 kids in this home. They finally want to sell off something that they hold near and dear to their heart. So I try to put myself in those people positions and handle the transaction how, I would handle it if it was me selling or buying. So I just think relating to people, being a people's person, understanding people, and really prioritizing everyone, no matter how big or small the transaction is. If you keep that in the front of your mind and not focus on the money, I think that makes you, that sets you off to be a good real estate agent.
Me around, man, this Tyree Property Man Dudley, service in the Philadelphia area. If you're ready to buy or sell anywhere in the Philadelphia area, I would love to help you. Remember, when you shopping with me, every customer is VIP, and I mean from start to finish.
Money, 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 money.